In other news, a year after a change in leadership, the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund is gaining recognition for reforms aimed at strengthening Nigeria's social protection framework and promoting labor productivity. From improved claims processing to renewed engagement with lawmakers, the fund is repositioning itself as a key player in building sustainable systems for workers' welfare. But there is still a long road ahead. Senior correspondent Sharon Ijason reports.
At a recent retreat of the National Assembly Joint Committees on Labor, Employment and Productivity, conversations centered on the role of Social Security in achieving economic resilience with NSITF emerging as a focal point of reform efforts. The fund's turnaround under Managing Director Olúwaṣeun Faleye was acknowledged, particularly in the area of prompt claim processing and institutional accountability.
We are here in Lagos today because we understand that transformation is a continuous journey, not a destination. This retreat is therefore not a ceremonial exercise. It's a working mission, even though the National Assembly is in recess. The motivation and commitment of members to be here this morning, despite that, in their large numbers, speaks to your commitment to these issues. It is therefore an open invitation to reimagine how governance, oversight, and operational leadership can reinforce the values of safety, justice, inclusion, and impact.
But participants at the retreat also emphasized that legal backing and state-level enforcement remain major gaps in Nigeria's social security ecosystem, one that still leaves many workers unprotected.
Equitable compensation to the employee who suffers diseases, injuries, and disabilities, or in the case of death, to their dependents. Other benefits include, but not limited to, ensuring children of the deceased worker are taken care of and educated to degree level. Secondly, payment of medical bills of beneficiaries. And thirdly, providing vocational rehabilitation to get the worker back on the path of productivity.
As stakeholders push for a broader legislative framework and increase public awareness, the spotlight remains on how well NSITF can sustain its reforms and deepen trust in social insurance system.
Ensure workplace standards.
With unemployment and underemployment still a challenge in Nigeria, many believe social protection is no longer optional but a necessity. Sharon Ijason, TVC News.